The Earth looked very different before the humans. There was nothing but only a jungle and dangerous animals. Among all of them, one dinosaur looked very different, and its name was Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus lived about 100 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. It lived in what is now North Africa, especially in places like Egypt and Morocco. At that time, this area was full of rivers, lakes, swamps, and green forests. It was a perfect home for a dinosaur that loved water. Spinosaurus was first discovered in 1912 by a German scientist named Ernst Stromer. He found fossil bones in Egypt and described this new dinosaur in 1915. Sadly, the original fossils were destroyed during World War II in a bombing raid in Germany. For many years after that, Spinosaurus became a mystery because scientists had very little fossil evidence to study. Because of this, many early drawings of Spinosaurus were not accurate. Some scientists thought it walked like T-Rex and hunted on land. But in the last few decades, new fossil discoveries in Morocco changed everything. These new bones helped scientists understand Spinosaurus better than ever before. Now, scientists said that the Spinosaurus was the largest meat-eating dinosaur. It was bigger than T-Rex. Its size made him the strongest animal of its time. Spinosaurus was also different from other animals in surprising ways. Spinosaurus was little different from others. It hunted on the ground, but lived most of the time in the water. Scientists say that Spinosaurus was a semi-aquatic animal. It lived in both water and on land. The body of Spinosaurus shows many signs of this lifestyle. It had a long, narrow snout that looked similar to a crocodile. This snout was filled with straight, cone-shaped teeth. These teeth were perfect for catching slippery fish, not for tearing flesh like the sharp teeth of T-Rex. Fossils of fish scales have even been found near Spinosaurus teeth, which supports this idea. Spinosaurus had strong front arms with large, curved claws. These arms were likely used to grab fish from rivers and shallow waters. Some scientists think it may have stood near riverbanks, waiting patiently before striking fast, just like modern crocodiles or herons. One of the most famous features of Spinosaurus was the huge sail on its back. This sail was made of long bones connected by skin. Scientists are still discussing why it had this sail. Some believe it helped control body temperature. Others think it was used for display, to attract mates or scare rivals. There is also a theory that it helped Spinosaurus stay stable while swimming. Spinosaurus's legs were short among some other large animals, so it can walk harder, but Spinosaurus swims very fast in water. Newly found fossils show that it had a flat tail just like a crocodile. Its tail helped him to swim faster in water. Unlike T-Rex, Spinosaurus was not built for fast running. Instead, it was built for power and balance in water. Its bones were very dense, which helped it stay underwater instead of floating. This is another strong sign that it hunted in rivers and lakes. Spinosaurus lived in a world full of danger. Other large predators lived nearby, such as Carcharodontosaurus. To survive, Spinosaurus likely stayed close to water, where it had the advantage. Fish were its main food, but it may have also eaten smaller dinosaurs or dead animals when available. Spinosaurus is full of surprises, and scientists are still learning new things about it. Scientists say that Spinosaurus can grow up to 15 meters in height. This long height makes him longer than T-Rex, and its weight about 9 tons. Another interesting fact is that Spinosaurus had nostrils placed high on its snout. This allowed it to breathe while most of its mouth was underwater, just like modern crocodiles. Spinosaurus also had poor balance on land compared to other dinosaurs. Because of its short legs and heavy body, it may have walked slowly and carefully. Some scientists even think it sometimes walked on all four legs when on land. What makes Spinosaurus even more special is that it keeps changing. Every few years, new fossils are found that help scientists correct old ideas. This makes Spinosaurus one of the most studied and debated dinosaurs in history. Even today, there is no single agreed picture of Spinosaurus, but scientists now agree on one thing: it was one of the most unique dinosaurs to ever live. World always keep changing during the Spinosaurus age. In its time, the North Africa was full of green land and rivers, but now almost most of the continent is dry. Wetland and green land were essential for Spinosaurus. Fish were everywhere, but nature not remain same forever. Millions of years ago, climate started to change rapidly. Scientists says that during the late Cretaceous period, green areas started to become drier. Rivers changed their paths, lakes dried up, and wetlands disappeared. For a dinosaur like Spinosaurus, this was a serious problem. Without water, its main source of food began to disappear. Spinosaurus struggled to get food as the number of fish dropping down. Other large predators lived in the same region, such as Carcharodontosaurus and other meat-eating dinosaurs. These predators were better built for life on land. They could run faster and hunt dinosaurs more easily. Spinosaurus, with its short legs and heavy body, was not as successful away from water. Main reason of Spinosaurus extinction was the rapid change in environment. Scientists believe that volcanic activity was common during this time. Volcanoes can release ash and gases into the air, blocking sunlight and changing weather patterns. This can harm plants, which then affects animals that depend on them. When plants suffer, the whole food chain begins to break. Sea level changed and the water level rises and flooded on land. And in some areas, the water level decreases, so the land became drier. Animals were not ready to accept the rapid climate changes, especially Spinosaurus that lived in both water and land. Spinosaurus get extinct along with the other animals like T-Rex. Many other dinosaurs and animals disappeared before the famous asteroid impact that ended the age of dinosaurs. Their extinction happened slowly, over thousands or even millions of years. Spinosaurus likely became rarer with each generation until it finally vanished from the Earth. By about 93 million years ago, Spinosaurus was gone. No human ever saw it alive. All that remained were bones buried deep beneath the ground, waiting to be discovered millions of years later. Even though Spinosaurus is extinct, its story is far from over. In fact, its story is still being written today by scientists. Every new fossil helps us to understand this strange dinosaur a little better. Spinosaurus teaches us that not all dinosaurs lived the same way. While many people imagine dinosaurs as land hunters, Spinosaurus shows us that some ruled rivers and lakes. It was a bridge between land and water, unlike anything alive today. Its story also reminds us how powerful nature is. Even the biggest and strongest animals can disappear when the environment changes. Size alone cannot protect a species from extinction. Survival depends on balance, adaptation, and time. Scientists do a hard job to protect the aquatic animals nowadays. Spinosaurus' story tells us that how environment is important for us. This past helps us to prepare for the future and must save the environment. Though Spinosaurus vanished millions of years ago, its legacy still lives on. It lives in museums, in books, and in the curiosity of people who look back at the ancient world. Beneath the deserts of North Africa, its bones rest quietly, holding secrets of a lost time. Spinosaurus was once a king of rivers, a giant that ruled the waters when the world was young. Its roar is gone, its body turned to stone, but its story will never be forgotten. This interesting story tells us that the strongest, who ruled the world for millions of years, get vanished when the nature changed. Nothing is permanent in this universe.